Boys, I think I have a problem. And, I don't drink, I don't party, I don't do drugs, but I do have a vice. A lot of people think I have no vices, or that I claim to have no vices. No, no, I have vices. And my biggest vice currently is dating apps. I think I have an incredibly unhealthy relationship with dating apps. And it's getting to the point where it's worrying me. You know what I mean? I don't think sex should be something that is incredibly easy to access. I think it's unhealthy to have constant sex and just kind of, have it whenever you wish, just have it at your disposal. I just, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right, but it certainly is hard to avoid if it's just there for you. And you know what I mean? Like it's tough, man. It is tough, especially when you have a lifestyle like me where I don't really have a lot of interaction with people my own age. I take virtual classes and I go to the gym late at night. So, I don't go to parties and I don't do this and that. So, my interactions with people my age are quite limited. And the only time I really do get those interactions is when I link with women on dating apps. God, anyways, dude's aim is crazy. Dude got that MLB aim. But anyways, I can show you right now. And look, I literally just bro, I literally just got a match. Hold on, if it'll pop up. Just got a match on Tinder. I've opened the app for 2 minutes now. And it's already, you can see why I have a problem. I don't really have a whole lot to do where I live. There's not much to do. I kind of live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, when you have apps like these and they provide this entertainment, because that's what it is, it's entertainment, it's something to do, you can see my notifications on Hinge. I don't know, it may be difficult to see. That is 100 notifications on Hinge and 22 on Tinder. That is problematic. Now, put yourselves in my shoes. Okay, put yourselves in my shoes for a minute. If you had 100 interested women showing interest through this app, just waiting for you, right? And you can go to your matches, and you can, like this, and you can scroll, and scroll, and scroll, and scroll, and scroll, and scroll, and just keep going. And you can just... Bro, I've had this app for since November. It just turned January. And then Tinder's even worse. Tinder is it's even worse because I've had it far longer. It's like unhealthy. And it's bad. Okay, I'll just say this much. It is bad. It's getting to the point where I can't say it's an addiction. Alright, I'm not gonna say that it is an addiction, but it is certainly something. It's something that is difficult to not take advantage of in terms of opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, am I just not gonna, like, bro, I'm in my 20s. Okay, and this is kind of my mindset behind it. I'm not saying it's a healthy mindset, but this is just the way I think about it all. It's look, I'm in my 20s, just turned 23. Am I not going to have my fun? There's going to be a time where I'm in my 40s, late 30s, whatever. And ultimately, I do want to settle down with one woman. And that's also why this is an issue. But one day I'm going to be in my 40s, 50s, blah, blah, blah. Maybe settle down with somebody. And I'm going to likely think to myself, damn, like I'm going to wish one day that I was back in my 20s, back in my prime. And that I could, do these things with all these women that I want to do that I can't do at that age. I don't have the appeal. I don't have the this. I don't have the that. You know what I mean? I just don't have what I had back in my 20s. I don't want to sit as some old man and think to myself, damn, I wish I was in my 20s again so I can get back in, what I'm saying? Yeah, I can get back in action. I'd rather just have my action now and not have those thoughts later. If I have my fun now, I'll be satisfied later. I would have done everything I wished to do. But the thing is, I have this constant dissatisfaction with life. I feel like I'm so hard to please, and I get bored of things so easily, and then to have all this activity on my phone with these dating apps and stuff, having women like throw themselves at me, it makes for a very dangerous recipe. It's not healthy. It really is not. And it's just I don't know, man. I don't know, because I want one woman to share my experiences with, to you know, build with, grow with, everything of that nature. I want to do that with one woman. And if I get hooked to this cycle of being able to just swap women whenever I please, and do whatever, you know, like have sex with a new girl every day of the week, practically, whenever I wish, it's always at my disposal, that's gonna build incredibly unhealthy habits and expectations for myself later on. And they're not sustainable. You know, you don't get the same action in your 50s and 40s that you get in your 20s. You just don't. And I'm the type that, you know, I get accustomed to something, and I want that forever. And I want to focus on things that I can sustain. You know, sustainability is very important with many things in life. Don't start a pace you can't keep. Okay? And I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm beginning to start a pace that I can't keep, and I don't want to have some like midlife crisis when I'm older, and feel like this unwanted, unappealing person. Yeah, I don't want to feel that way. I that would be devastating. So I'm trying to just kind of grappling with this in my head, because a lot of people, and I understand that, like, my issue here is an issue a lot of men would kill for, right? Like, what do you mean it's problematic that you get to have all these women whenever you want? But it's just not healthy. And you have to recognize that whether it's fun or not to do, you know, what I'm doing, it is not healthy. And you need to recognize when things are not healthy for you. You have to recognize this, or it is a slippery slope, you know. And I could end up developing some sort of unhealthy relationship with women by doing this, you know. And I don't want that. I think it's important to get these things under control while I still do have a grasp of it, you know, and not build this habit of just like normalizing it in my mind, and finding ways to justify it. You know, I do in many ways find ways to justify it, but I don't know, man. Overall, it's just tricky. It really is, and I would say it's my biggest vice. Yeah, and I know there's reasons why I'm so hypersexual, I guess. You know, I understand why, you know, many things throughout my life have contributed to this, especially, you know, at a young age. Certain things impact your mind. And you know, being exposed to certain things, certainly, you know, they impact your mind later on. And this is all a result of, or in large part, I would say, a result of those things that I'm not going to get into, you know, in great detail, whatever, but yeah. And you know, a lot of this may be TMI or whatever, but this channel ultimately is just like a big diary for me. And if you don't wish to listen or get to know me on this sort of level, you don't need to. You can click off, you know, because the video isn't meant for you, and that's fine. If you do wish to listen, then I'm surprised that you think my life is, or my thoughts like on this level are interesting enough to listen to for this long, you know. But yeah, I just, it's tough, man. It is tough. You know, like, getting bitches is problematic, I guess. It's like I'm complaining about attracting women, but dude, it's so hard to form like a relationship once you've or be satisfied in a relationship, not form one, but to be satisfied in a relationship after having this much activity on like these dating apps and stuff. To just like have one woman and just be happy with it, not want more, and just be satisfied and be content. It's tough. It is really, really tough, man. And that is what I want, though. I want to have a relationship with only one woman that I am satisfied with. And when I see like really old men with their wives, you know, and they've been together for so long, there's a part of me that I'm just like you have something that I wish one day I can develop. Truly, they really do. Like, I want that. You know what I mean? I do want that. I want one woman, not many, only one. That's all I want. And I can't get that. I cannot achieve that. You know, the satisfaction in one person if I am constantly having sex with other women. And I'm not gonna lie, my body count is starting to get it's starting to get up there. It's starting to get up there. And sometimes I find myself, the audacity on me, find myself criticizing and critiquing others who have a lot of sex with people. And then I think to myself, well, how could I possibly critique somebody else for doing what I do all the goddamn time? And none of this is to say I am a disloyal person. I'm an incredibly loyal person in relationships. You know, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm not having sex with other people. I'm not, you know, engaging with these dating apps unless it's a certain type of relationship. I'm not doing that. You know, I can stay loyal to one person, but it's the satisfaction. How long will the relationship last? Is it sustainable? Things like this, right? And these are just all things I've been thinking to myself recently. And I do want to stray away from the dating apps because I have people, and you know, ultimately, the running around the streets and, you know, having sex with all these girls, people do get hurt in the process in terms of like their feelings. You know what I mean? Sometimes I ghost people, and I know it doesn't. I know it can't feel good because I've been ghosted before, and I know it doesn't feel good. And I don't like that I've done that to people. You know, I think that's it's never. And I've gone back and like apologized to women before. I'm like, hey, you know, it wasn't fair to you. You're a good person. You know, it's just like, you know, I try to correct it. I try to not get comfortable with like emotionally, because it could be very emotionally damaging to somebody to do that to them. So I do try to correct that. Nobody's perfect, you know, and we all have our imperfections, and to sit in my comments or to stand in front of me and pretend that you would never and you're perfect and I'm just this imperfect being and, you know, you have this moral high ground over me and da 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 da. Be real. We all have our imperfections, and that's it. And it's no justification for it either. I'm not justifying my actions by saying, oh well, none of us are perfect. But you know, it kind of just I'm on a mission to try to correct these things. And I think that it certainly is, it's got to count for something. Obviously, it doesn't fix anything, but I think it counts for something because I do want to change, and I think that's, you know, that's a important first step, is wanting to change, you know, and yeah, you know, hypersexual behavior is oftentimes a sign of some sort of childhood trauma. And no therapist you go to will ever suggest, no matter what you're going through, that the solution to your mental issue or whatever you're experiencing is to go sleep with a bunch of random people. They will never suggest that. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily good for you. Okay? So you do have to keep that in mind. And I know we live in a culture that's trying to like justify these things and, oh, don't slut shame and don't da da da. But it is not healthy. And I'm not going to pretend like it is. And I've done it. I've experienced it. I've engaged in this culture. And I can tell you it is not healthy. And I've met a lot of people that also engage in this culture. And I can tell you as well, they're not healthy. And, you know, maybe we're all just fucked up together. Maybe that's all it is. You know, we're just a bunch of fucked up people with sick desires who are never satisfied with anything in life, and this is simply what it is. And maybe, you know, maybe it all stems from greed or lust or any of the 7 sins you would wish to point at, you know? I don't know. Perhaps the hunt is more thrilling than the catch. And once I've caught what I've wished to catch, dissatisfaction settles in once again. You know, it's okay to limit yourself. and not indulge all the time. It's important to try to practice that, and that's what I'm trying to practice. I have women that I talk to now, and I enjoy their company a lot. I want to stray away from the dating apps. I don't need to speak to other women. I don't need to be doing these other things with other women, da da da. I don't need to be doing it. I'm okay with these women I have currently. And I've also noticed that my reluctance to be deceitful dwindles as well. The more I engage in this degenerate behavior, it does. And it's a moral issue. I begin to care less about deceiving people and being, you know, an upright citizen or moral anything. And I think that's problematic. I do. I think it's unhealthy behavior growing and festering. I think it in a way makes you a worse person over time, you know what I mean? The more you engage in this just like degenerate underworld, the more active you are in it, and you begin to learn. The more you do what I do, there are there is a whole world that many people don't even know about. I have been exposed to some incredibly morbid things from some incredibly unsuspecting individuals, and I'm talking like there are college orgy clubs that are taking place and people trying to get me to do things to, you know what I mean, like there's some sick stuff going on out here from some seemingly incredibly normal people. And I don't engage to that level. I'm not trying to get involved to that degree. That is, like, that's beyond me. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not trying to, like, bang anybody's wife in front of them and shit for money and stuff like that. I'm not trying to do that. But I'm telling you, there is it's some of the, it'll be from some of these seemingly just most normal freaking people as well. And that's what may really surprise you, like these people with normal jobs, just average Joes and average Susans out here doing some really sick shit. And I'm talking shit that you'll see in like a movie, bro, or an adult movie. You know what I mean? Like insane stuff. And yeah, you know, I try not to judge, you know, like I try not to judge. People have their own interests, and you know, it's just, you know, how it is, you know, people have their own interests, you know, I'm not gonna judge what you're into, you know, who am I to judge? Literally, I can't judge. I have no right to judge. I've, you know, done my own thing, so I can't really talk, but yeah, man, it's just a tricky situation, man. It really is. Really is. I'm trying to stay away from the dating apps, so that's my goal this year, because like even my family's making fun of me for it. They're like, bro, you're bringing in, like, bro, I multiple days in 1 week I brought 4 different girls over, and each of them, 2 and then 2 came within 1 day. That's problematic, bro. Like, that's unhealthy. You can't tell me that's not just getting bitches and having riz. That's actually unhealthy behavior. And I recognize that, and my family recognizes it too. And they're like clowning on me for it. I'm like, bro, yeah, actually, I need to get this shit in check, because this is not okay, bro. This is just not okay, bro. Like, this is bad, bro. It's bad. Going on, like, yeah, I don't know, bro. It kind of feels like I'm living a double life. You know, I'm talking to this person, then I'm talking to this person, and then da-da-da, and it's just not, it's not right, man. It really, damn, I'm dead. But yeah, it's not right. You know, my goal is always to try to be like as honest as possible with people, and this does not promote that at all, you know? It really doesn't. You know, it really is hard to not indulge, though. It's like I'm a bear, and there's just like this big pot of honey, and what, I'm just not gonna dip my paw in it? Are you shitting me? I have, like, bro, put yourself in my shoes. I mean, I'm sitting home. There's nothing to do except go to the gym. It's the only thing nearby. I don't have people I hang out with. I'm not going to parties. I don't really talk to anybody my own age. And then I have dating apps, full of, you know, all these matches and da-da-da. Am I not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't got jack shit else to do on this Sunday afternoon, and I got a baddie with a fatty trying to link tonight. Bro, what do you, like, it's just, it's tough, man. It's tough for a 23-year-old dude. It really is. And then I find all these ways in my mind to justify, oh, when I'm 40, I'm probably not gonna get the same action, so I might as well get it in while I can. And shit like that, you know? It's like, bro, it's tough, but I recognize, man, I always recognize it is not healthy, and you gotta do things that are healthy for you. That's important, man. You gotta do things that are healthy for you. And at the end of the day, no matter how much I enjoy it, it's not healthy. That's all there is to it. It's not healthy. And, you know, you gotta eat. Health is wealth, baby. And health isn't always a physical thing. You know, health isn't always just, oh, go run, get in the gym, drink some water. No, that doesn't encompass health all the way. Health, it's much more broad than that. And, you know, you need to take care of your mental as well, not just your physical. You know, and a lot of physical things may impact your mental as well, but this, you know, I know you see what I'm getting at. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same. You gotta prioritize all the forms of health, not just the easiest ones to prioritize, maintain, and manage. All right. I hear so many things. I'm getting shot at from so many directions, bro. Holy shit. Hold this. All right, bro. Damn. All right, where do I go? Shit. Whew, okay, thank God. Whew, thank God. Alright, nice. Dude, Doom is such a good game. Like, can we just talk about this shit right now, bro? Doom is one of the most badass games of all time ever made. One of the coolest freaking franchises, dude. Like, how can you even argue it? And it is still active till this very day. Doom Eternal, and it's still a good game. Even in its current modern state, the modern adaptation, it is still such an excellent game. It's so creative. It's so freaking good, man. It's so cool, like the icon of sin and just like the art behind it. I follow the Doom artists on Instagram, and their art is so freaking cool. Oh my god, y'all have no idea. But yeah, man, love Doom. It's one of my favorite things of all time. It's just like bodies of art, work. It's just like movie, video game, doesn't matter. Song, Doom. Doom has been so inspirational for so many things throughout my life. It is just, it's almost perfect. It's almost perfect, baby. It really is. Oh, it's such an excellent, just everything. And it set the stage for so much. And it's just like, it's so badass. And it came before everything. Everything you think you know that you say is better than Doom, just know that Doom was the blueprint in every way, shape, and form for that. Alright? Hope you know that. I'm about to die. 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 I'm about to... Shit. Health. Please, God. Health. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, like when did Doom come out, bro? It's one of the oldest games ever freaking made, and they have flying skulls trying to gnaw your nutsack off, bro. Like, it's just different. It, like, the art, just everything about it, man. Like, it came out in an age where it's so freaking good. It's so good. Oh my god, how could you hate it? Oh no. Nice, dude. I need to heal him at 1% health. Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. Don't throw anything that wants to boil me alive at me, please. I don't need that right now. Shit. This is bad, dude. I'm at 1%, but... shit. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Shit. Oh, god damn it. Is there anything in here that can kill me? Yes, there is! What do you mean, ball of fire? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, the lights are flickering. I can hardly see shit. Dude, imagine when this came out, bro, how freaking exhilarating and groundbreaking this experience was. Like, this was like nothing else that anybody has seen before. I mean, what, did Wolfenstein come before Doom? I believe it did. But still, man, like, this was groundbreaking. Just everything, dude. It was everything. It's just so freaking good. I'm nerding out right now. I don't give a shit. I love Doom. I love it. Oh, yeah. Doom 3, too. Oh, my God. Doom 3 is so freaking good. That game was... Dude, when the freaking Pinky bust behind the glass, oh my god, like that shit was bro. Oh, when I saw that shit for the first time, I lost my shit. I was so fascinated with how absolutely terrifying that was, because for the time that was different. We weren't seeing shit like bro, that was different. All right, but anyways, yeah, man, I'm out here slanging too much kyak. I'm at like almost 30 bodies. I believe I'm at 29. I have them all written down. And I have like the way I met each person, like through Tinder or Hinge or in real life or freaking Instagram. Like I have it all written down and like the date in which I did it, so I can like see like how unhealthy is my behavior. Let me look at this shit for real. So yeah, and you know what's funny is I didn't sleep with anybody until I was 18 years old. Now, I was getting head and doing all this other shit with people, but I had like no sexual interest because I was so focused on staying alive because it was such a violent time in my life, you know, just like through living in a really just lots of moving around, ghetto ass areas, being broke and just really trying to stay alive and shit. Just piping baddies down was really not on my list of priorities. I was focused on surviving and like what my next meal was gonna be and shit. So finally, and I just really had no interest. Like I was always, you know, had that mind, you know, just like sexual interest and fascination, but I didn't really engage in it or try to pursue it to any level. And I remember guys at school making comments like, bro, are you gay, bro? Cause you could be fucking these bitches, bro. Like, what are you doing? And I would tell them, I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about that shit. Like, you know, I'm just not worried about it. And like all through school, I was like that until 12th grade. I was 18 and I finally, you know what I'm saying? And I finally did it. And then from that point on, it was, you know what I mean? As I got more experience with socializing with women and, you know, dating apps started, you know, getting more popular and blah, blah, blah. It kind of went downhill. And then I would say the straw that truly broke the camel's back was when I dated a girl who was a nymphomaniac. And I know that term gets thrown around a lot. And it's kind of like lost a lot of its meaning. But no. This woman was an actual nymphomaniac. And for somebody like me to encounter somebody like that, especially at my that age, I would say, I was like maybe 19 when she and I started dating. And, you know, before YouTube, I was making adult content on P-Hub. Yes, this is real. This is what I was doing before YouTube, and I was making money on it. And my page was actually like ranked as, I don't know like what number, but like my page was booming. It's actually where I learned like how to like title videos and stuff, and like how to get people to click on stuff and things like that was my testing ground originally, was that. Now she and I don't date anymore, and I've deleted all that content because we no longer associate. But yeah, that's how it was like that was like a side hustle for mine at that time, you know. Yeah, man. And I was that during COVID? I don't know when exactly that was, but that was really bad for me because when you're with a woman like that, you start to gain some pretty unrealistic expectations on just sexual activity in general. And you kind of, I don't know, man. I think she was one of the worst things that, or one of the biggest, like, proponents of, I don't know, developing this issue within myself of these, like, this unrealistic or unhealthy, I should say, sexual activity. She did not help my case whatsoever. And yeah, that's all there really is to it. So, and you know, something about sex is incredibly fascinating to me. I think people are fascinating. I think people are, they're just so interesting. And sex is a way to view somebody that not many people get to experience. Quite like fighting, which is why I also thoroughly enjoy fighting. And I mean MMA, not like just fighting randoms on the street, but you know, you get to see a more primal side of people. that can really only be brought out when you're like having sex with them or fighting them. Like realistically, it's kind of interesting. It's just interesting to me to be able to see people in this way. And I view people a lot like a researcher viewing, and I know it sounds bad, but like a researcher viewing an exotic animal. People interest me to that degree. Like, I want to know so much about them. I want to see like all their sides. And when you're fighting someone or when you're having sex with them, the mask in a lot of ways finally comes off, and you get to see a side of people that not even their closest family members get to see. And it's interesting. And it interests me. And that's another reason why I enjoy it so much. You know what I mean? I don't feel like finding the key to that level. Like, I don't I don't feel like doing that, bro. I'm like, my mind is off. I beat this whole game before, but my mind is off, and I don't feel like doing that right now. But let's see. Oh wow, this is creative. But yeah, I mean, when you have this on your freaking phone, that's like, I'm just saying, bro, it's hard to, as a dude pump full of testosterone, trying to slang his meat, bored as shit, that's hard to not click that and get to scrolling and typing and, you know, talking to people and, you know, get into it. It's difficult. It really is difficult. And I like to show you the visualization, not to flex, but to show you, like, put yourself in my shoes. Visualize it on your phone. You're sitting there, you know, you got the game booted up or whatever. You're sitting there and you're like, I play this game all the time, man. I know what to hang out with today, you know, da-da-da. Screw it. Maybe I might talk to a girl on Hinge or whatever. Man, I'll talk to you know, it's just it's a lot. It's tricky, man. It really is tricky, you know, because every man, to some extent, most men, I should say, they dream of this, and to have it just right in front of your freaking face, it's a lot easier said than done. Saying, "Oh, I wouldn't engage in it. I'm the one guy that wouldn't want to, you know, entertain all of these interested women. I'm the one guy that has no interest in doing this. The one straight man. Like, nah, bro, nah, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Not buying it. Not freaking buying it. So, yeah. It's just something, you know, I'm just like a freaking slut, bro. I'm sorry. It's what it is, man. And, you know, at least I don't have, and this is once again just like justification. God damn, dude, there's no way that thing messed me up in the corner like that, bro. But this is once again just more justification. But at least I don't have a, you know, and doing the addiction Olympics and stuff, the comparisons are not like good. But at least I'm not like all, you know, doing drugs and alcohol and going to all these parties and stuff. You know, I just like to sling some meat around. And thankfully, I've never gotten any diseases or STDs, and I get tested regularly. I'm a safe practitioner. Okay, so thank God. And that's another reason I want to wind it down a bit, because I don't want to catch anything one day. That would be awful. So, you know, I'm always incredibly safe and careful, and I make sure that those who I, you know, do these things with are clean. You know, so yeah. That's a big part of it. And then, like, I was in a relationship, and, you know, she let me do whatever the hell I wanted, which was not healthy as well. You know, there's just so many freaking, it's tough, man. It's a tough thing. It's something I've been, like, really grappling with lately, you know, trying to, like, get this shit under control, because I know I've dug a really deep hole for myself. Like, I can't, like, I don't know, like, and I don't, like, do I really want like a body count of like 90 by the time I'm 25? I mean, from 18 to the, like, I just turned 23 in December, so from 18 to 22, I've caught what, 29 bodies, and for a large portion of that time, I didn't even have some of these dating apps, and I was in a relationship where I was loyal to one person. So, like, that's actually, you know, it's not healthy, bro. That's like a really unhealthy rate of, like, sex with random women. It gets to the point where it's less, it's not as cool, and it's just more, bro, I think you have a problem. And my friend who's a guy, he even tells me, he's like, bro, you're kind of wildin', bro. Like, you're doing a little too much. And I agree. I don't even disagree with him. You know, I gotta keep it real. Bro, I deserve to die for that. What even was that? You know, fun fact, I used to speedrun Doom 1. Like, hardcore speedrun that game. It was insane. And I did it for so long. It was... Like, Doom 1 is... I like Doom 1 a little better than Doom 2, I think. I mean, Doom 2 is classic, of course, but Doom 1 is just... It's just freaking flawless, man. Like, that game is a masterpiece in every conceivable sense. Doom 1 is a freaking masterpiece. Straight up, man. Straight up. Find me a game. I can't even put it into words. Can't even put it into words, man. Doom is just so... And then don't even get me started on the soundtrack. Oh my god, the soundtrack is so good. For all the Doom games. Even modern Doom has a badass freaking soundtrack, man. That shit makes you want to take a chainsaw and shove it in a freaking demon's jawbone. It is so badass. There is nothing that makes you want to turn up like the Doom soundtrack, dude. Oh, so freaking good. Back in a time where games were made for gamers by gamers, and you could tell the passion, the attention to detail in every way. The music, the art, the creativity of it all. Ooh, it's just so sweet. It's so, oh my god! Dude, these things mess me up. But yeah, man, it's so sweet seeing art be perfected. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's perfect art, but for its time. For its time, it was perfect. You know, and I wasn't even alive back then. Ooh, that was bad. I wasn't even alive back then, but I can recognize that this game, for its time, had to have just been an experience like no other. Straight up, dude. It had to be like no other. And I would freaking kill to experience it. Like, I would kill to experience Doom when there was nothing else like it. When it was just Doom. And there wasn't, you know, all these other games that could compete. Oh, there wasn't Halo 1 and all these, you know. No. When Doom was just Doom, and that's all there was to it. Ooh, I'd kill. I would kill to experience that. And look where we are now, though. Look how much games have evolved. You know, art in general. Look how far we've come. And really such a short amount of time when you just like look at the existence of technology, you know. We have come so far, you know, in our technological advancements. We've evolved so quickly, and that it's actually scary. Like Doom came out like really in the grand scheme not that long ago, and now we have Unreal Engine 5 where the graphics are like you can't even tell that it's a video game. You can't even tell the graphics apart from reality anymore. Can't even tell. And you know, the other day I spent probably 20-30 minutes on this car page. I'm not really interested in cars, but I was just on this car page because they had a lot of really cool cars. I was like, wow, this is amazing to see. And I had no idea that they were all AI generated images. I mean, I was scrolling for like almost 30 minutes. Just chilling, looking at these pictures, admiring these cars, like, wow, this is awesome. Yeah, all AI generated. And I only found out because somebody in the comments pointed it out. Somebody in the comments brought it up. And I was like, holy shit, this is like, I thought I was looking at, like, you can't even tell anymore. And not too long ago, games look like this. Graphics, they look like this. Absolutely insane. And when this came out, it was still like groundbreaking in terms of graphics. It was still like a huge deal. I mean, now we look at this and we're like, bro, what? But back then, this was huge. This was absolutely huge. I've seen so many documentaries on the Doom franchise. You want to see me nerd out, bro? Bring up Doom, Silent Hill, Dark Souls, World of Warcraft. Where's a Little Big Planet? You know, like, there's some games out there that I get so interested in. I've invested so much time, like, researching, watching documentaries, and, you know, I want to understand all the implications and affects the impact that this game had on art and the world, society, gaming, everything. I want to know it all. And Doom is one of those games. It's such a special thing. I think these topics that I'm bouncing to and from are really weird, bro. Like, I'm talking about my dating app addiction and Doom, bro. Like, what the hell? But, but, what was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. So I was thinking, like, should I just go balls to the freaking wall and get, like, 50 bodies and then call it quits? Or should I call it quits now while I'm ahead and learn to be satisfied with one good woman and just be a happy man who's loyal to one person? It's tricky. You know, it's like should I just freaking go all out? Should I just go all out? Nah, I'm not actually gonna do that. Yeah, nah, it's not healthy. I'm not gonna do that. Soon I'm gonna delete my dating apps. That's the goal. I want to delete my dating apps. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. And oh shit, did I switch to the wrong gun? I did. Damn it. It's just, man, yeah, the algorithms, they really know what they're doing. You know, I heard, like, only a small percentage of the men on these dating apps get, like, the most activity. And I talk to a lot of guys, and they're always like, bro, Hinge, Tinder, bro, they don't work for me, bro. I never get matches, da-da-da. I'm like, yay, bro. I do not have that problem, bro. Like, if I go to Richmond and I start swiping, bro, match, 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 bro. It's, you can see why somebody could get addicted to this. You know what I mean? I mean, like it's just, it's like a freaking meat market, bro. Like, it's not even okay. It's to the point where it's not even okay. And they know, bro. I'm telling you, they know what they're doing. They know. And I need to be better. I need to overcome the temptation, because it's a strong temptation, man. I'm telling you. Like, it's just, not only is it there in abundance, but I'm also a pretty hypersexual person, and that is a dangerous recipe, let me tell you. So thank God I'm aware enough of it to want to get it, and even like want to get it under. I could be aware that it's a problem and still just be like, I don't give a shit, I'm trying to fuck hoes, you know. But like, no, I'm not like that at all. No, I'm not. My relationship with my mother is just too good to be treating women like that. Like, bro, nah. That's like objectification maximus, and that's disgusting. I'm not into that shit. Women are not objects, and they're not there for sexual pleasure. Women are people. And the fact that I even need to say that is absolutely absurd, but there are so many people that seem to not be able to grasp this concept, that women do not exist on Earth just for your sexual desires. And I know that's rich coming from me, the guy who's, you know, talking about his issue with dating apps and shit, but whose mouth it's coming from, the fact is the fact. And that's all there is to it. It's still a fact regardless. Women, I don't know. I don't like people reducing women down to just that. Just like this object of pleasure and physical satisfaction. You know? And you can admire women like art and all you want, but I think there's a fine line between like being or admiring women in their beauty and straight up objectifying them and feeling like they are lesser, inferior beings who are here to please you, and that you feel entitled to sex with them. That disturbs me, and I very much do not like people that view it that way. And bro, did the wall just squish me? Are you shitting me right now? Bro, there are invisible pinkies on my ass! I can't see them. I can't see them. Movement. There's one more. Holy shit. Tread lightly. Did the wall squish it? No. But there is another one. I know of it. I know. I just need to be careful here. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice. What the? Okay, I thought something was behind me. There's just like a wall of souls, dude. Like, tell me that's not freaking badass, dude. Holy shit, look at that freaking wall of souls, bro. Oh, why are fireballs coming from the wall of souls? Okay, I can't. Shit, man. Alright, no. I need to... There's poison below me. No, I ran into the freaking pillar! Shit! Damn it! Man, it's really late at night, and, like, my thoughts are just scrambled. And, like, I'm diverting, like, freaking 80% of my attention to this old-ass game. Okay, so, like, bear with me here. I may be sounding absolutely ludicrous throughout this entire time, just kind of scrambled, rambling, you know, but I want more videos like this on my channel. I want to always be an open book and talk about what I go through, what I experience. I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to be perfect or impress anybody. I am an imperfect person. Newsflash, everybody is an imperfect person, because just by the definition of person means you're imperfect, because we are people and not machines, and people are not perfect. Okay, so I ditch that whole narrative. You gotta be perfect. No, you're not a freaking robot. All right, you're not gonna be perfect, and that's okay. And I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to sound smarter, come off as this pure individual that can do no wrong, and then I just am this, you know, higher being of infinite wisdom and knowledge. No, I am just a freaking person, and I am just as lost in this world as the rest of us. All right, and that's all there is to it, and I'm gonna die just the same. Okay, we're all gonna die. Nothing really matters. We exist in a blip of freaking time. It's probably a simulation if you've looked into string theory and the double slit experiment. Bro, we can't even prove that we are not living within a hyper-realistic simulation. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, we got people, atheists, that think they're so freaking intellectual because they don't believe in any sort of omniscient being, but they can't even disprove the fact that we could be living in a simulation made by incredibly intellectual beings that we have no contact with, no anything. You know what I mean? You can't even prove it. So how smart are you really? You know, because at the end of the day, if we are living within a simulation, some higher power, some higher being, even if it's just in the realm of intelligence, they put us here. And does that not sound like God? You know, so that's, you know, that's a whole different thing, though. That's a whole different topic of discussion. And that's why, you know, I hardly take anything serious to begin with. And I am, shit, dude, that was brainless. But, I just, you know, maybe I take everything too serious. Maybe I'm taking this whole thing too serious. Maybe I should just be a degenerate enjoyer of sex with many women and spend all my time on dating apps and just fuck as I wish and do as I please. But, you know, another reason I don't want to do that is because it's easy. That's actually easy. It's the easy route. And I don't like taking the easy route. I really don't. I don't want to do what's just easy or convenient for me. You know, maybe I want to meet women in a different way. Maybe I want to meet more women in person and not just through some app and then link with them and then we hang out and have like a, you know, a little bit of chit chatter and get straight to fucking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to, it's just too easy. Maybe I do want, I want a bit of a challenge in life. I don't enjoy taking the easy route. It does not promote growth, development, evolution. No, the easy route does not promote these things. And that's what I'm shooting for. You know, that's what we all kind of are shooting for, right? Growth, you know? And it's just too easy to do that. What's difficult is to reel myself in and stop using these apps. Stop indulging and stop succumbing to the temptation. That is difficult. That's difficult. Because it goes against my desires. And it goes against, in a way, my human nature as a man. I mean, that's like just animal kingdom shit. I'm not gonna get all sciencey on you, all right? I'm not gonna delve into anthropology and, you know, compare us to animals and primates and da-da-da, but in a lot of ways, I am just engaging in human nature. But the thing is this much sex and the means in which I am acquiring it, it's very not human nature. The accessibility to sex with humans to this level is, it's a very new thing. The only other times you could see this happening is if you were some incredibly famous person or some rich artist or king in ancient times or something of this sort. And I'm just a freaking average guy. I'm just some dude in school playing games on his free time, hitting the gym, you know, doing his thing. I don't have some crazy net worth or some big grand following or this massive influence in any regard. But here I am, having sex with a shit ton of women, like whenever I want. And when you go back in history, this was never the case. So in a lot of ways, like this sort of behavior, the results of this sort of behavior, I wonder if it's been thoroughly analyzed, and maybe I should look into it, right? This, like, sex to this degree, and I've learned about it to some extent, and, like, you know, I've had psychology classes, human sexuality, I've learned about this stuff. But to experience it and just simply learn about it, it's different. It really is. It's different, you know? It really is. Numbers and some graph on some chart conducted by some dorks at Oxford. It just, it's not the same as experiencing it. You know? It really isn't. And here I am. So, yeah, man. And one thing I will emphasize is I don't buy my way with women. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in paying for sex. Even in terms of just like taking a woman out on some fancy date to kind of like encourage her to like owe you sex back. Nope. Dude, I'm poor. I can't be doing that shit. I'm not gonna you know, have you ball out at the mall on with my card. We can't do that shit. I am broke, and even if I wasn't, I still wouldn't do that because that's unhealthy. I don't believe in it. I see all these like red pill guys, these alpha male types, like flaunting their wealth as a means to attract women. That is the dorkiest shit I've literally ever seen. What the hell, bro? You're paying for coochie? That's really depressing. That is incredibly depressing. Like, that's kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. And that is like that's just like indirect purchasing. You're paying for sex, but indirectly. That's all that is. And I don't engage in that in any degree. I don't even have the funds to engage in that. I am poor. So I get it by using charm, you know, being enthusiastic and sweet, and having good conversations, and, you know, being a decently handsome guy who's in shape and tall and light skinned. You know, like that. These are the things I use, not my freaking bank account, not the number in my. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dork shit, bro. I'm sorry, that's dork shit. You need to get out there and like really actually develop a personality and make a woman laugh. Why don't you make a woman laugh, Brody? Shit. Why can't you do that? You gotta pay for it? Like, bro, that's nah, bro. I don't believe in that at all. I really don't. You know, it's just I'm just talking. It's really late. I've been recording for an hour. Wow, that's depressing. I need to beat this level, bro. Like, I'm not doing this shit. No. Like, I need to beat this level. I'm not quitting this freaking level. Shit, man. Okay, I need to kill this asshole, and I need to lock in here. All right, I need to just lock in. Boom, that's a dead body. All right, I can't get squished by the wall, but is the only way to trigger the wall by getting squished by it initially? I don't know yet, but we're gonna go ahead and kill this little shitter. Dude, shit. This is not good. The invisible pinkies are among us! Holy shit, right in front of my face. Oh my god. Okay. I have ammo. I'm good. I'm good. Don't freak out. I have 44 bullets. I'm vibing. Cut this side. Boom. This side again. Good. Clear. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Is something behind me? No, I'm good. Here. Boom. Hit that. Load up. Check behind me. Good. Clear. Boom. Okay, I need to kill the spawner of these things. Go around. Hit that. Okay, soul wall. Bullets. Be careful. Be careful. Acquire health. Shoot him. Nice. Go around. Go around. Hide behind pillar. Boom. I'm good. See what happens when I focus and I'm not just rambling like while trying to play the game? I'm not as bad at this freaking game as y'all think, alright? Boom. Boom. Like, I'm beating both these games on their hardest difficulties. I'm not garbage, bro. Alright, believe that shit. Is that a health pack? Yes, it is. Alright, let's go in. Boom. Alright, boom. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Go around. Oh, that's a button. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Back up. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Holy shit, man. Just as I was saying, I'm not as bad as you think. I completely disprove my point. I love that for me. No, that's fantastic. Shit, dude. It's been so long since I played Doom 2, dude. It's been so long. I forgot all these freaking levels. Doom 1, I kind of know like the back of my hand, but Doom 2, I just don't remember it. I just do not remember this game, like, hardly at all. I remember, like, you fight on, you go to Earth, right? And fight demons on Earth and shit, which is pretty cool. But I don't remember. I remember the big, the spider thingy with the brain. I remember fighting that boss and some other shit, but I just hardly remember. I just don't really remember. It's been years since I was playing this shit on a regular basis, man. It's been years. But yeah, dude. And I only played it so much because I was broke and it was the only game I could afford, like on my Xbox 360. And then I got a computer and I played it on that. And that's when I started speedrunning it. But yeah, and that was, I believe, it was the first one I speedrun, or speedran, I guess. Not this one. I just played this one. I believe I beat it on its hardest difficulty as well, but... Very good game, dude. Very good game. Oh, shit. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys listen this far in, that's insane. But yeah, bro, I just be talking, bro. I just be... Man, I just sometimes I feel like rambling, you know? And, you know, I get people, like, saying, oh, this video's too long, and da-da-da. Brother. These people aren't even gonna hear this part, but it's not for you. My video, my channel is... I'll post whatever the hell I want to post on it. What the hell? Like, not every single post is to be consumed by every single person on browsing through YouTube, bro. I'm not trying to please you. I don't give a shit about your satisfaction. I'm posting this for me, so I can watch this when I'm an older person and be like, wow, look how much I've grown. Look at the way I viewed the world when I was this young and dumb and naive. Wow, look at my issues back then and compare them to my issues in the future. You know what I mean? It's not for you, bro. It's like a freaking diary entry in a way. All right, that's all it is. It's like, yeah, that's all it is. I just want to look back at this stuff when I'm older and observe how much I've changed, if at all. I would hope I change, but you know, that's all it is. You know, this is not necessarily for your entertainment. Dude, the freaking pinkies are messing me up, man. Oh, boom, dead. Oh, that's a one shot for both of them. That's kind of crazy. Hold this. All right, soul wall. I'm gonna win it here. I got it here. Huh. Boom. Boom. Gotta address that wall. All right, pillars closing. Nice. Huh. Shit. All right, I thought I killed that one through the wall, but I can't see him anymore. It's just a shot in the dark. Hold that. He's dead. Nice. All right, health pack. Boom. We triggered that wall. Hug this tight. Okay. Die shitter. Huh. Alright, yeah, we know about these. We know about these. Cut through here. Huh. Nice! Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing my thing. I'm getting into my groove, baby. Blue key. Blue key. Where's the blue key? Bitch! Damn it, where? Oh, God. I did not come this far to not be able to find the goddamn blue key, damn it, shit! What do you mean? Oh, shit, dude. I gotta end it here. I just don't have the time to figure all this shit out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Peace.